Hey, fabulous people. Hey, look, look, look. Me and my baby are repping mommy's logo on our shirts, and we're wearing our shirts. And she woke up, so she's probably going to be up here with me for the day. Hopefully, she stays quiet. If not, then we'll have to end it shortly. But um, she's looking like I'm not going to be sitting here looking at my mother the whole time. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, this is my logo, 40s Plus Mom Movement. And I created shirts because I'm committed to my channel. I don't know if you was able to watch the other video, but I got myself and my daughter a shirt made. And so she's supporting her mommy and we are fabulous together. So she's wearing her shirt. And since she got up, I was like, well, you're going to be in mommy video. You might as well put the shirt on because we're doing this together. But anyway, the name of this video is pretty much talking about a double standard. And the reason why it's talking about a double standard is because I don't know if you all really know, but a lot of times people have double standards. And a double standard, I'm going to read you all the definition. The double standard means a rule or principle which is unfairly, that is the key word I want you to listen to, unfairly applied in different ways to many different people or groups. And so I want to talk about the double standard. And because this is about 40s Plus Mom Movement, this is a double standard that I believe in my heart that women who decide to have children at an older age, such as myself, whether it's planned or not, we are put within that double standard. And so the thing that sparked this whole title or this conversation was something that I was watching. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos, different things pop up, and there's a lot of interesting things on there, but it was a question that was asked on the show. And the question was pretty much, are women who are 40, in their 40s, that have children, are we selfish? And there were people who, there was people who were asked that question. And so I think it was women who were like 50s or 55, they said we were selfish. And they said we were selfish because, because we are high risk pregnancies, we're considered a high risk because our babies can have birth defects because of different things that can happen to our children. We are selfish to even put our children, our bodies through that. And so that is unfair to label a person as. First of all, I am a mom in my 40s. When I had my daughter, when I conceived my daughter, I was 44 years old. I never displayed my age. I'm never going to be ashamed of my age. I'm 44 and fabulous. I'm awesome. And so I conceived my daughter at 44 and I had my daughter at 45. And so when I got pregnant, of course, I was called high risk. And so when you're in high risk, you think about all these different things that can happen. Your baby can have this. Your baby can have that. But you know what? My baby is totally healthy. She's perfect. She's perfect. And there's nothing wrong with her. She's a healthy baby. She was born a healthy baby. She's smart as a whip. She's beautiful. And I love her to pieces. And so I just don't like the fact that the double standard is placed upon women and not upon men. Have you all ever noticed that? And this is why I call it the double standard. I actually was looking up on the internet. If you look at the beginning, of course you look at the beginning, I had different pictures of celebrities who had children at an older age. There were men who had children. And do you know all those pictures of those men that I posted? They were all in their 60s. They were all in their 60s. There was one man, I don't know if it was Bruce Willis or whoever, they're celebrities. So I had to find, men. I just wanted to research to see if there were men out there. And I looked at celebrities and they parented kids. I mean, one man, his youngest child was like 30, 31. And this man, he still had a child. And so I said to myself, it's interesting to me that when a woman gets pregnant and she's older, everybody automatically thinks about the negative things and the negative side of what can happen to the baby because she's an older woman and she's having a baby. That's what comes to people's minds. But when a man gets pregnant, I have never seen anybody sit down with the man and say, well, sir, the baby might have this. Your baby can have that. Your baby, because you're an older man and, you're having a child, the baby can have. And I don't understand. To me, that's a double standard. Because I understand that we are the carriers of the child. But at the end of the day, the same type of birth defects that can happen for a woman carrying the baby, the same birth defects can happen for an older man who has, of course, sperm that is also, his sperm is not like it used to be, just like our eggs are not like it used to be. He can also cause defects if he tries to have a baby by a younger woman, or if the woman is not younger, she might be about his age. Maybe she's in her 40s and they have a baby. I thought about you all's president who's in, I said your president because I don't have one, but your president, he's 73 years old. He's going on 73. That man's youngest son, Barron, he is 12. He had that boy at 60. And the funny thing is that nobody ever says to a man, well, you know what? I don't know how this baby's going to come out, because, you are in your 60s or you are in your 50s or you are in your 40s. And you know that so many things can go wrong with the baby because, as we get older. See, nobody has those talks with an older man. Nobody. The only thing they say is, man, congratulations. And this is why I said people need to learn to say that word. And we as mothers understand. I told my mother that these were dinosaur eggs. I never thought that I would have a child. I always desired one, but I didn't know she was going to be in the picture. And she's in the picture and she's here. And so I am so happy. And so I feel so fulfilled in my life because she's here. And, she's mine. She belongs to me. This is my bunkie. I call her my bunkie. And so I just never ever thought about that. And I told you all in my last video of what took me so long, I told you all that in my younger age, I was celibate for a long time. So I didn't even know, I didn't want kids at a younger age. I was busy in my career and in life. And so it just happened that I had my child at an older age in my 40s, and I'm fine with that. But I did want to say that it was just something that I thought about when they asked that question. Listen to her. What do you want to say? You disagree? You tell them you disagree. You look at them, look at the camera, and tell them you disagree. She's disagreeing. And so I just thought about that when that question was asked and they did that little talk show. And I'm glad the host, he was a man. He was probably a younger gentleman. I don't know. And she looked like she was a younger woman. And, she disagreed with it. And he did because he was saying that he thinks that a person that's in their old age, we are more settled. We're more calm. And that's not true either because there are some people who are in their 40s who still want to be 20. And I know that to be true because I've seen some of them, some male and females. It's not just females, but some men who are in their 40s, they still want to be the young guys. Some women still want to be the young girls. So, thank you, baby. So she's trying to tell me it's time to be quiet. But anyway, I just don't like the double standard. I just think that people need to stop always trying to put a restriction. Stop trying to put a restriction on people. Mind your business. If a person wants to have a family in their 40s, it's okay. If their body is healthy enough, they can do it. If they're not healthy enough, what you put on my brand new shirt, girl? Stop. If they're not healthy enough, then we know that there can be complications. But at the end of the day, it's up to a person to decide what they want to do, regardless of how old they are. So, I just thought about that double standard, how men get the pass and they don't have to get all of that earful and the rest of those opinions because they're men. And I just wanted to talk about this double standard. What do you all think about that? And if you know that this is not true, please say it's not true. But I can guarantee you, you will never see where a man can have a baby up until he's 70. There were men there were men who were in their 70s. I just didn't put them all up on the video. But there were men who were older than that who had kids, you know, and some first time dads. I just didn't put them all up there. So I just want you all to think about, girl. I just want you all to think about that double standard and how people are looked down upon when they are older having, you know, kids. So I'm going to have to end the video because she just woke up for some odd reason. I think that I was making some noise and it woke her up. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. I just wanted to talk about this double standard. And it really sparked it because of what that show was about. And I think the show was like maybe 30 minutes and they just kind of talked about it. And so I just want to know, you know, what do you all think about the double standard? You know, do you think there's a double standard? Do you think that there are people who do get a pass, especially the males, because they have kids and they just hear congratulations? Or is it that the men and the women, do you think, are treated the same? But I can guarantee you, I've never, and they might say, well, that's because y'all carried the baby. It doesn't matter. There are men who are, like I said, in their 60s who are having babies. And they don't get all these negative vibes from people. They get the congratulations, the celebrations, get cigars, smoke them, take down a couple of drinks, celebrating with the boys, however they do it. And what do we have to get? We got to get all the negativity. We already worrying about just making sure the baby's healthy. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video. And hopefully she's going back to sleep because mommy need mommy time. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. I just want to talk about the double standard because there is a double standard. And I just want to encourage women, don't let people sit down there and just tear you down and put these negative thoughts in your mind because you're a mom who's 40 plus and you are having a baby. I'm going to say congratulations. You know, congratulations. And don't let this double standard, you know, stop you. The same way that men are treated when they are found out they are going to be fathers is the same way that women should be treated when they are about to become mothers. You know, some women have babies already and they have them afterwards, you know, in their 40s. It's life. It happens. And if they weren't meant to be here, they wouldn't be here. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video. And hopefully she's going to take her little hips to sleep. But anyway, I want you all to think about the double standard. You know, and I want you all to remember we're fabulous. We're always fabulous. And I love my shirt, and I hope you all like them too, and my logo. And I just want to encourage you all to, you know, subscribe. If you watch my channel, you've watched some of my videos, and you're just watching and you haven't subscribed, you need to do it. You need to subscribe. And we will chat again later, all right? You'll have a great, great, great rest of your night, evening, day, wherever this video catches you. And we will chat again later. Bye now.